Hey guys, it's Garvin's Garage, and today we're going to be reviewing this ultrasonic cleaner from Harbor Freight. It came with the ultrasonic cleaner itself, and then it came with this nice handy tray, this lid, and then it came with the cord, and then also the safety and owner's manual. Now to use it, what you want to do to set it up is first plug it in. And then plug this into the wall. And then put your fluid in, which we're using a little bit of simple green, and the rest we're using water. And then we're just going to fill the rest up with water, but before you go and get your water, you want to turn on temperature control, which actually heats the fluid that's inside the ultrasonic cleaner to clean your parts better. And then just to keep the heat inside, you want to put the cap on. And actually this cap is cracked from the strong fluid that we've been using, which actually is only simple green, which surprised me that it cracked, but it still did. And then you want to have one of these so you can grab the parts without like burning your hands. And then just have all your parts ready, so once the fluid is hot, then you can just put it in the fluid and start going. Now to operate the ultrasonic cleaner, you have to set your objects that you want to clean in. So there's one, and then here's the spring. There's just a couple miscellaneous parts that we're going to be throwing in. And so it's pretty warm already. We use hot water to put it in, but so you can set different times. So right now it's automatically set to 180, but 280, 380, 480, then back to 90, and then it's preset at 180. We normally just put it at the max and just let it go because it doesn't hurt anything. And that there's a limit to 3 times 3 uses on 480 with temperature control on. And that, see how it's hot already? You can already see it's already, there's condensation on it. And so what you do is just click start or on, and then it goes for a long time. And we'll get back to you once it's done. Okay, well, once the ultrasonic cleaner finishes, you just want to shake off this if there's any moisture on it. Sometimes there is if you have the heat setting on for a long time, and then just set it down. And then grab your little prong thing, and then grab all the stuff that's out of it. And if you're done, you can turn off temperature control, but after this video, I'm going to clean some more stuff. So I'm leaving it on. But you just want to grab all the parts that were in it, and then set it on a towel. And the reason why we didn't do full simple green is because this ultrasonic cleaner cleans the stuff so good we don't need to use a ton of cleaner. And then this is when the tray comes in, because there's a lot of small parts that can possibly slip through. But instead now we can just grab the tray and all the screws will be on it. You can also see all the dirt right above the square. I'm guessing that's where most of the stuff gets trapped. All the junk. And then you can just set the tray back in and then put the cap back on. And then what you want to do is just dry it all off, which we're going to do. So yeah. And once we dried off all the parts, you can see that they obviously got much cleaner. This is just corrosion from the moisture that was left in here for a long time. But other than that, it cleaned up very good. and now it can go back to use once we put it all back together. This piece was really dirty also, and now it's all clean. And also, it doesn't damage rubber parts, so you can actually throw all your O-rings and gaskets in there and clean them up for reuse. This piece was also really dirty and corroded, and now it's really nice and shiny and clean. So yeah, that's the outcome of the product. So for a 1-year review of this product, we've had nothing but good things to say, except a couple minor things that really never caused us not to be able to use it. First off, like we mentioned earlier, there's a couple cracks in here, and we think that's from the fluid that we're using, but it's not even that harsh of a chemical, and that you could use much harsher chemicals, and I wonder what those would do, but just something to keep in mind. Also, there's a small crack right on the side here, and that it still works fine. We just don't know how that happened. I'm guessing maybe from just being a little rough with it, but I'm not sure. And then also, one thing that I don't like is that these aren't fully sealed off. Like, moisture could get back there, even though we've done a good job keeping moisture from getting back there, but it seems like that could be a potential problem. Also, that the sides aren't sealed, so when you're pouring out the fluid into like a drain or something, it seems like fluid could get in between the plastic and the stainless steel bowl. And that also, I think that's all. Do you have anything to say? Yeah, one thing that I always keep in mind is that one thing about keeping your fluid in there, say you're not going to use it for another week or month, it's really you could, because that's a stainless steel bowl, and stainless steel never really corrodes unless it's been sitting in salt water for a super long time. And even if that, it's a super good quality material, and it will never corrode, so you can keep your cleaner in there for a super long time. And also another thing that I noticed was that the fan, a couple times when you turn it on right away, it'd start making a little weird noise, and that it would go away right away, and that it's back to normal now, and I don't think it happened for quite a while. That's all for Garvin's Garage today. After reviewing the ultrasonic cleaner, click here to subscribe, and click here to watch our last video. See you next time.